Hi, I'm Mike Yanessa. Welcome to another episode of Car Stories here on PCTV. Today, we're at Eastwood on Shoemaker Road. That's behind the Walmart in Pottstown. Eastwood supplies all types of automotive products to the do-it-yourselfer across the country and to many professional shops like my shop, Wheels of Motion, at 525 East High Street. They sell paint, they sell sealers, they sell powder coating, radiators, and a lot of people don't realize that they're right here in Pottstown. So today we're going to take a tour and we're going to see what's new at Eastwood. The cool thing about coming to Eastwood is their showroom. It has all types of products on display, and it has equipment that you can actually use yourself and see what it's like to bend sheet metal. I mean, some of the cars today you can buy panels for, some you can't. So if you have to make panels, this little item here is a demo station with a TV screen up there, and it's a bead roller. So you can make those bends and floor pans and different patch panels that you need for your old hot rod. So this is Bob Green. Bob Green and I are going to show you how easy it is to use this Eastwood bead roller. Okay, Bob? Just follow the line. Look, one hand. And there you go. I know it's one bead that we put in a piece of metal. And the reason you do this on a floor pan, let's say, if you were patching a floor pan, this gives it strength and rigidity so it doesn't flex and wobble when you step on it. So that's a quick one we just did. And here's some other practice sheets that people have been doing, different ribs and designs for whatever car or truck you need to patch. This is one of the many great tools here at Eastwood. So this whole table in the back of the store is set up for metal bending, English wheel. We have rollers, nice vices, portable parts washer, a shear for cutting metal. And you can come in, you can take a piece of metal and you can run it through and you can beat it on this sandbag with a plastic hammer and you can try the products before you buy them. Metalworking is definitely an art. And this summer, Eastwood's having a metalworking demonstration here. And on the floor over here is a poster. Gene Winfield is going to be here demonstrating. He's one of the leading metal shaping guys in the country. And he's going to be here to show people how to bend and shape metal. It's definitely an art. If you're interested, contact Eastwood and you can sign up for this demonstration. It does cost a few dollars, but if you're a metal guy and you want to learn, this is a guy you want to learn from. So the other item here, Bob has a spray gun in his hand. You can actually test all the spray guns they sell. They're lined up on the shelf with quick disconnects, and there's a board here, and you can actually pick up the gun, and Bob's going to let me try. I think I can do this, right? And you can test the pattern right on the board. Nice wide pattern. And hey, I don't like that one. I'm going to put that one back and grab another one. And we're just spraying water, it's not toxic and it won't hurt anything. And you can get a feel for this HVLP. Nice gun here for $160. That's a good price. And if you don't like that one, you can try the mini one or one of the primer guns. And where do you get this at? Where do you get hands-on before you buy? You can try the product, and if it's something you need, you take it home with you. So the screen that we're viewing now is a webinar that Eastwood does right from here. Kevin Tetz does it. It's called Hands on Cars. He built a 78 Z28 and he used all Eastwood products to show the home user, what product to use where. So that's on the internet. They do a lot of shows from here that are on the internet. I had the pleasure of meeting Kevin last summer. If you watched last month's show, that was the guy that we were riding around in my 59 Impala on High Street. He's a really talented guy, and he uses all Eastwood products at his shop, and he does these webinars. So get the internet out and check it out. Some more products here at Eastwood. Sandblasters, MIG welders, plasma cutters, generators. Reasonably priced. They're here in stock, and they work really well. Eastwood and I worked together over the years, and I've tried a lot of their products. For example, their plasma cutter before they released it to on the for sale in their store. We tried it at our shop and perfected it, and then they sold it, and it's a real nice unit for cutting metal without making a mess. Really works well. So another item over here that Bob Green's going to demonstrate for us is a brake line tubing bender. So stay tuned, and we're going to bend some lines. A tedious project on any car is bending the brake and fuel lines. I mean, years ago, I used to bend them with my thumbs. And on Big Red, my car that I'm reviving, you can still see them. They don't look good. Today, our standards are much higher. Today, the average customer wants stainless steel, and they want lines bent to perfection. This tool here is really slick. Bob's going to demonstrate how you can bend lines with this tool, flare them, and do everything you need to do your four-wheel disc brake conversion or just replace your original lines on your original car. So Bob, show us how easy this item works.
Pick your dies,
Yep.
put them in there. We're going to do a double flare today. Just make sure you have your double flare side up.
Okay.
Put it in there like that. Now you go to operation 0. You just snug it down, bring it back, and that lines all your tubing and your dies up like that. Tighten it up. Now we're using 3/16, so you go to operation 1, 3/16.
Okay.
Pull the handle till it stops. Go to operation 2, 3/16. Pull the handle till it stops. And that's your double flare.
Wow, and that's a really good looking flare, and that's important to make them seal so they don't leak. And then it also bends your lines for bending, correct? No, this is just a flare. Do you sell?
flaring tool, yep.
We do sell a bender too. Okay, there you go.
Bending pliers, I guess that last little bit at the brake cylinder.
Right.
And we also have
Sorry. Go ahead.
this tool for bending them too.
Oh yeah, yes, yep. So there you go. There's a problem solved if you're working on your brake lines, fuel lines here at Eastwood. Again, in stock, ready for pickup. So all these great products that you see here in the store are stored in a big warehouse out back. Eastwood does international shipping across the United States, so you can order from anywhere in the country. There's catalogs available, online catalogs. So if someone would order product and not come in the store to pick it up, it would be kept in the back in the warehouse. And this is Nick Kopinski, and Nick's going to give us a tour of the warehouse. So, Nick, how long have you been with Eastwood?
I've been with Eastwood for 15 years. I'm the director of content marketing here at Eastwood. And actually, I started out as an intern. So I went to Penn State Berks and did my internship there. I've been a car guy since I was 13 years old.
Right.
Air-cooled Volkswagens. Love air-cooled Volkswagens. I have eight Beetles right now, 66 bus I'm building. And when I had to do an internship, Eastwood was a natural fit for me. So let's jump into the warehouse and take a look at the products.
All right. I think everybody would wish to have this supply warehouse behind their restoration shop where you could just go grab stuff off the shelf as you need it. So, Nick, tell us some of the products that are here at Eastwood.
So this warehouse right here in Pottstown, we have over 4,000 products here. Everything from our Tri-Flow radiators to our rust products, rust encapsulator, rust converter. We have our powder coating, everything from paint guns that we saw in the retail store to the single stage paints, base coat, clear coats. Pretty much every product you see in our Eastwood catalog or on our website we have in this warehouse.
Well, this is the only warehouse. This is the main warehouse. Is there other warehouses?
Mike, you're correct. This is the main warehouse, but we do have a warehouse in Kutztown, PA, and then one on the West Coast as well. As you mentioned earlier, we do ship worldwide. So to service our customers, we have the West Coast warehouse and then also this warehouse here and the one in Kutztown.
Wow, and that's a lot to keep flowing as the orders come in, right, Nick?
Definitely. Make sure we get the products packed and out to their customers as quickly as possible. Everybody knows when you're working on your project, you don't want to be waiting for a product to arrive. You want to get out there in the garage and make the best use of your time.
Right. So how does it get out of the warehouse? You want to show us?
Yeah, let's take a look at the pick, pack, ship line.
Okay. All right, we're deep in the warehouse now. Nick, explain to us the process if someone places a phone order and what happens here.
Yeah, Mike, so when you place your order on the website or place an order through the phone, call our call center, what happens is we get a collate. The collate comes out to the warehouse, and it comes to this pick, pack, ship line that you're going to see here. So we start on the one side, pick the orders, come up around, It's like a big horseshoe, and we put the orders in the boxes,
Okay.
goes down the line, make sure everything gets in the box, and then we pack it up, put the catalog in the box, and it goes out the door onto the truck and delivered to your house.
So if someone calls, what do you think? Is it a couple hours or a half a day until the product leaves the building?
Generally, when they place their order, we get it out the same day. It goes out on the truck the same day.
Wow, so that's good if you're in a hurry for something. You know, as long as they have it in stock, you're going to get it quick.
That's correct, yep.
So where are we at now, Nick?
So right now we're at the pack check line. So basically, items get picked, put in the boxes, they go through a pack check to make sure everything's in the box before it gets packed up, taped, put on the truck, and out the door. So that makes sure everything that you ordered goes out in the box that you placed your order on.
Wow, this is really cool. It goes to the end of the line down there, and it gets sealed up, shipped, and what, UPS?
We
FedEx?
ship FedEx, yeah. So it goes out on the FedEx truck, and then we provide tracking numbers for our customers so they know exactly where their order is.
Wow, really cool. Just look at the size of this place and look at all the racks full of parts, supplies here at Eastwood. This building is so big, there's rooms everywhere. And this room is the R&D department where they test products, develop products to be sold. And I'm here with Mark Robideau, and that's what he does. If they're developing a new product, he tests it, make sure it does what it's supposed to do. So Mark, what are you working on now?
Well, right now we're doing a piece for the Corvair floor pan. We fabricated out of sheet metal, used our new bead roller forming dies, just putting some primer, some surfacer on it, then get ready.
And this is like a little mini spray booth here where you do all your...
This really, yeah, it's a little,
Cool.
What we use it for is basically testing aerosols, liquid, any of our coatings in there. The rest of the area here we have set up to do some powder coating, testing new colors there, developing new equipment. And then the other side, we can walk over there. That's where we do most of the metal fab and actual new product design in that side.
So the other room we were in was basically powder coating, painting, body filler. Now this room is what, metalworking?
Yeah, this is where we do. This is where we actually do a lot of the product design in here. Got a
Okay.
small little 3-in-1 there where we'll machine some components, do any lathe work if we need it, and basically fabricate any of our prototype samples. We build feasibility concepts here, prove out the sample, test it in real world. A bunch of us here will be using the products either in the building or outside, refine it, and then take it to our manufacturers.
Okay, great. And then you have some projects going on, I understand, in the building that you use as guinea pigs for your products.
That's why we keep them. We used to have more out back, but we cleaned them up.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what we have. There's 3 of them right now. You'll see them, or you
Yeah,
may
we're
have
going to
already.
head there next.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Great.
So let's go see these projects that they're working on. So now we're in another room, and this room is used a lot of times for the YouTube videos, and we're here with Nick and Randy, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what goes on here.
So Mike, this is our video studio. Eastwood is really about doing the job right and educating our customers. So what better way to educate a customer than to have video? So we have 1,000 videos out there on our YouTube channel, all free. The full web series with Kevin Tate's Hands on Cars. We're actually working on a new web series right now called Eastwood Garage. And the cars you're going to see in this background here are projects that we're working on for that web series. And basically we're showing our customers how to do the job right.
Okay, and Randy, what do you do here at Eastwood?
I produce the videos. There's 2 of us here. We moved into this area about 3 years ago. And there's Dave in our creative department, who you may or may not see. He's not on camera. But yeah, this is where, like Nick said, this is where we produce the videos. And as you can see, we've got 3 cars in here, a Model A, 66 Corvair, 67 Camaro, popular cars. And the reason is because not only can we test products on them, but then we can develop new products. So the guys are restoring the cars, which, like Nick said, is to help our customers so we can show how to do a process. Like, this is how you install floor pans. These are the products you need. These are the tools. This is how to do it. So it takes that fear away so they have the confidence to buy our products. But then also, while our engineers are restoring or repairing the cars, they're also figuring out new ways to do stuff, figuring out new tools, figuring out new processes, how to improve a tool, or just developing entirely new tools.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Let's take a look at the Corvair and see what you guys tell us what you're doing to that. So I'm going to guess like 67? 66 Corvair. And you stripped it down. I can see that. And now what are we doing?
Actually, like you said, we stripped it down. it was stripped down. But as you can see, it is bare metal, and that was one of the first things they did was strip it. And in that process, we're probably bringing in a brand new stripping tool that was developed as this was happening, and they were also testing out chemical strippers and other strippers. So the very first step of this project was stripping it down, and we're already bringing in new products.
You're learning from that, and that is a common problem when we get a car in. I don't paint over old paint. I just won't do it. It's too risky. So how are we going to strip it? How many coats of paint are on it? What type of paint is it? I mean, you can have it blasted, which sometimes warps the metal. You can have it media blasted. You can use chemical stripper. And now Eastwood is working on a better way. So this was the car they tried it on, 66 Corvair. So this is a 30 Model A. It belongs to Matt, who works here at Eastwood. And he's lucky enough to have his car in here, and they're using this for some of their products. Randy, what are they doing to it?
Well, Matt bought this at McCungy about a year ago, and he wants to make like a sort of a conventional hot rod, something you would have saw in like the 50s. That's the basis for it. And you can follow it. Matt does all of our social media. Right. So we have a lot of videos already out on this. He built a chassis from scratch for it. In the last couple of days, he put brand new floor pans in, so you can watch him build the floor pans, make a template, roll the beads, flange the edges, put them in place with Clecos. So, I mean, you can watch the entire process.
Well, that's a good point. We're talking about these videos. How does the average person, what are they, eastwood.com? Tell us how to get there.
Yeah, if you go to eastwood.com, you'll be able to find our videos, or if you go to YouTube, we have over 1,000 videos on our YouTube channel, and it's everything from instructional videos to just showing like products that you may not even know existed, just trying to expose people to the products. And like I said, try to take the fear out so people know how to use them.
Right, and that's really a good thing if you're doing a car, because you can save a lot of time and money learning, how to do it the right way, the most cost-effective way. And Eastwood has all these videos available for you. So what a cool car this is going to be. So when we first came in the store here at Eastwood, we were looking at the bead rollers and some of the metal forming machines, and I referenced that some parts are just not available. This 66 Corvair that we spoke about, you can see the seam on the front fender. One of the things Eastwood is going to do is try to duplicate a front fender using their equipment for this 66 Corvair. And then over here in the corner, we have a 67 Camaro. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a Camaro nut. Okay, now you can build a whole Camaro from pieces. It's all available. You just have to have the money and to know how to do it. One of the misconceptions that people have is I buy these parts and they just fit right on. And if they don't, they get mad. And in my business and in the restoration business, some of this stuff is very labor intense to make it fit. And most of them are a good product, but cars varied, different years, different assembly plants, and so forth. So anyway, this is a reproduction cowl for 67 Camaro that they're putting in here at Eastwood and making it fit. Of course, they have all the tools to do that. And this also has a video for, on YouTube, correct? That you could see. It's coming up. Okay, it's coming up on, putting a cowl panel in a Camaro as well as other body panels. But the difference between this one and, say, the Corvair or, say, something really unusual is like I'm working on a Rambler Scrambler. You can't buy anything for the Rambler. You're fabbing pieces. Where with the Camaro, you literally can build a Camaro from the catalog. So another project here at Eastwood. So now here we are in Randy's office, and he's going to show us all the stuff online, their catalog, and the videos. So Randy, show us how easy it is to navigate this website.
Well, a lot of people are under the misconception that we only have a catalog, where actually on our website there's about 4,000 products. Wow. Pretty much, if you're restoring a car, truck, motorcycle, you have to check out eastwood.com, because we literally have everything you need, whether it's a welder, paint gun, powder coating, blasting supplies, accessories for all that stuff, rust solutions, especially, rust is huge in this area. You're going to be able to find it here at Eastwood on our website.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then is this linked to the videos if you wanted to watch? I see a video at the top.
Yeah, right here.
There you go.
It'll take you right to YouTube. And it allows you to subscribe, and then here's our Eastwood channel. And there's over 1,000 videos right there that'll show you how to use a lot of our tools, make the job a lot easier, when you're restoring your car.
I mean, this is really unique. All the the hands-on in the store, and all the stuff on the internet that's available to help you make your project go a lot easier. So Eastwood has a lot of employees to make all this happen, from shipping to warehousing and directing the videos, like Randy and Nick and Joe. Joe, what do you do here at Eastwood?
I am a part of the video team that kind of from start to finish kind of pump out these videos, a lot of how-to content, showing our customers how to use our products and really eliminate the fear so they can really just dive in and tackle a project.
Wow, that's great. And how long have you been with Eastwood?
I've been with Eastwood for about 4 years now.
Right, that's great. This is really cool that they have all this staff up here to make it happen. And thanks a lot, Joe, for taking the time.
Hey, no problem, Mike.
Well, we could spend another half hour here at Eastwood. There's so many rooms and so many things going on. But unfortunately, we're out of time. Thank you for tuning in to Car Stories. My name is Mike Yanessa. My shop is Wheels in Motion at 525 East High Street. We work on old cars, new cars, body work, service work. So stop in and see me at Wheels in Motion, and don't forget to watch Car Stories on PCTV. If you want to watch past episodes, you can also go to the internet and watch all the episodes over the past few years that we recorded. And that would be thepctvnetwork.com. And thanks again for tuning in to Car Stories.
Hi, welcome to D&W Motorsports at our new location, 1100 Grosser Road in Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania, right off of Route 100 in the Final Results Business Complex. Right here we do custom powder coating and media blasting. I'm also a pipes exhaust dealer. Come on in and let me tell you what we do here at D&W Motorsports. Here's examples of my powder coating. In front of you here, you'll see a rear housing that we do. I use that as a display piece. That is what they call gloss black. All these rears, when they're done, they're cleaned out. They're powder coated inside and out. Here's several other different examples of powder coating. Here's a semi-gloss black that's used for the cars, original cars, for their jack stands, for their jacks. We do motorcycle parts as well. You can see some of the springs we do, intake manifolds, primary covers for motorcycles, valve covers, oil pans, and wheels. Here's another good example of powder coating that was done in-house here. The parts, when they come in, are media blasted so that they're down to base metal. And base metal means the rust is gone, paint is gone, we're right down to bare metal. At that point in time, it's prepped and powder coated. Here's the side as what it was before, and this is what it is after it's powder coated. We not only do just auto parts here, we do other lawn fixtures like lamp posts. You can see here, this piece here goes on the top of here. We do some, it's a sconce here for a customer that we've done. We also do a lot of motorcycle frames. Here's a good example of a frame in gloss black. Here's a couple examples of metallic powder coat. This is a black metallic, has a black and metallic different colors. And here's one, it's a black base coat with the red metallic clear over top. At D&W Motorsports, I'm also a ceramic coat dealer exclusive to this area. Here's a good example of the Sterling on the headers. A lot of the guys like the Sterling on the headers for their street rods, their muscle cars, and so forth. Here's a good example of cast iron exhaust manifolds that are used for all the cars that are stock, and they want them to look as they were when they came from the factory. And here's an example of flat black, which is used on headers as well, motorcycle parts and so forth. White is also available in ceramic coat for the old school street rods and hot rods like they were back in the day. At D&W Motorsports, I'm also a pipes authorized retailer. Here's an example of an exhaust system all in stainless steel. Here's an example of the late model Mustang mufflers, all in stainless. You can get it in polished stainless or you can get it in black. They also sell full exhaust systems for the later model Mustangs and the early model Mustangs. Plus, they sell exhaust systems for early model Camaros, Buicks, Pontiacs. Here's a good example of a header for a small block Mustang, our late model. Also, we sell exhaust tips, all in stainless steel, very high quality parts. They also sell stacks for the diesel pickup trucks and full exhaust systems for the Ford, Chevy, and Dodge diesel and gasoline pickup trucks, all in stainless steel. At D&W Motorsports, we do custom powder coating using the best virgin powders. As I always say to my customers when they ask me for a price, I'm here to make a living, not make a killing.